Hello. I started my third book today. I mean, technically it's my second book that I started this year, but it's my third book of the year because I finished one at the very beginning of the year. Oh, nice. Oh, it's very hot. I didn't put any cream in it, so it's hot. I did not start the game yet though, so I'll do that in a minute. I'm not loving it so far. It's one of the ones I picked for my challenge. Um, but we'll see. I'm like barely into it, so it could be better. I don't know. We'll see. How did everybody? How's everybody's Sunday? Are you getting ready for the snow? What are you talking about, Ava? What are those? Tell me more about those. Nice. Did it taste delicious? Like I thought it would. Oh, I'm so happy for you. My book is Water for Elephants, which also is a play now, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm like the first like chapter, so I don't know. I don't love it immediately off the bat, but we'll see. What did you think of it? No spoiler review. What did you think of Water for Elephants? Oh, if you can't remember, never mind. If you can't remember if you read it for sure, then never mind. It's itchy. Coloring with. Oh, interesting. See, I thought it was also a movie as well, but like it's like the book said it was like, oh, made into a play, and I was like, okay, because I thought it had been made into a movie, but whatever. Elephant fan. You did read it. Sound mysterious, serious or funny. I don't remember what my reasoning for picking this one was. Hold on, let me go look at my challenges again and see. Because this is a book I picked for a challenge had Robert Pattinson in it. Oh, I don't. What did I pick this for? Oh, I picked it for the onboarding challenge. What did I? Oh, okay. Read a book from the similar users loved recommendations segment. So I don't know. I guess people like me liked it, so hopefully it gets better. You know, it looks too straight. I mean, I as far as I can tell, it is not a gay book. It is in fact straight. So sometimes that happens. Anyway, sorry about yesterday. I did not mean to leave you guys sitting here for an hour. While I tried to over an hour while I tried to deal with the baby. Really hoping that it was not gonna happen. So that's why we're here today. Um, let me start up the game. We're gonna try this again. I still have to review the second book that I finished, which was pretty good. It was okay. It was really good. Hello game. Why are you not showing up? There it is. But once again, I have read the first book in an apparent series, but there is no information on the second book of the series, except for at the end of the first book, telling you that the story continues in the second book. Um, I don't know. I explicitly picked this book up because it didn't, and I decided to read it because nothing at all, whatsoever in the information about the book said that it was the first in an upcoming series or ongoing, and it was a novella, so it's not even that it was very long. But like, hello, where's the other book of the series? Checked your website, everything. There's no information on it like being in progress or a publishing date, nothing. This is like, why does this keep happening to me? Alright, let's see. Okay, we auto-saved. Thank God. Go back to the harrowing, where we didn't really do much of anything. Because... did it even...
Very well.
Let's see if there's... Okay, so it didn't even save that we did that. Okay, to equip new items, you need to open the inventory screen. Do now by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing I. Right! Or like... I don't know. I feel like half the time I'm reading, like half the books that I'm reading, like they're in a series, but like the second book's not even written. That's what it feels like. There's no information on the second book whatsoever. I've looked at social media pages, I've looked at official websites. There's no info about this second book in any, like a number of series that I've started recently. It's really annoying. To unequip, drag an item from this icon on the left to the inventory. Okay. Can I put it back on? Oh. I don't have enough strength to put that on. That sucks. Okay, there we go. What does this do? It's difficult to be sure what this scintillating, shimmering item really is, but just holding it makes you feel better. Okay. Restore some health.
It shall be done.
Okay. Do I bring up the codex again? I don't remember. Emily Wild books? Oh, journal. Right. Excuse me. Okay, I read that already. I read that. Okay, so I guess it auto-saved pretty much from when we got into the Fade, and it didn't save that I read all these things already. Okay, but where is the thing that I'm supposed to find? I don't see anything. Like, you keep pausing me, but where? Oh, there it is. Oh, Wisp. Wisp. I can't remember the last time I went to Barnes & Noble. I can't be allowed there. A great deal is made of the most powerful demons, those that create abominations and those that have changed the history of Thedas. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps, a sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either it has existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or it has been destroyed. Often, so we've found, by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to the one concept that created it, a hatred of all things living. While its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack when encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure living into dangerous areas, being mistaken for lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be very limited, the very limit of their cunning. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, one of the Circle of Ravane, declared apostate in 920 Dragon Age. Oh, that reminds me. So, the kids don't have school tomorrow. That's how it works for me in if I go to Barnes and Noble. But yeah, I don't know. Is it who's getting hit with the snowstorm? The blizzard penis. Are you not getting snow, Jenna? You got a snow part. Sustained abilities reserve mana or stamina when they're activated and remain on until deactivated. The character runs. Oh. Yeah, we're getting like probably a lot. Most sustained abilities include a fatigue penalty, increasing the cost to activate a subsequent spell or talent. It makes it difficult to maintain several sustained abilities at once. To manually deactivate a sustained ability, simply left click it again in the quick bar. Note that some of their abilities, such as defensive fire and rapid shot, cannot be used simultaneously. Okay. Where's my up here? Okay. That sucks.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Who's this rat?
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do.
Do you look like that because you think you're a rat? What?
But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me...
Sorry, mouse, not rat.
No, I don't remember anything from before.
Did you fail at your harrowing?
If you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. I don't remember. I ran away and I hid.
Well, that's your problem, you dumbass.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you.
Okay, so why are you holding me up, bro?
Demon and resist it, if you can. That's your way out, or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you, a tease for the creatures of the Fade.
This fucking guy.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here, other spirits. They will tell you more, maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance.
I don't know, I don't trust you, motherfucker.
But you may have a way out.
Not for you. Bro, leave me alone.
The dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
That's what I'm fucking here for, bro.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Lyrium. Am I standing in the fire? I hope not. Plot helpers or markers on your current area map that indicate where you need to go to progress your active quest. More than half the wealth of Orzammar comes from a single, extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade mentioned in the Canticle of Threnodies, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful. Oh, I mean, I guess that's good. This is really like going to be a mess up here. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear. For in its raw form, lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure to the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium ore, doing so is invariably fatal. Oh, I wish I'd known that before I touched it. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Devinter Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it in the forging of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the surface goes only to the Chantry, who strictly control the supply. Those are the people who made BG3. From the Chantry, it is dispensed both to the Templars, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Maleficarium, and to the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. Therefore, Mari craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, from the practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to legendary silver armor of King Calenhad. Yeah, I was gonna say that. No, that's lyrium. When mixed into liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, unlike all others who reach it only while dreaming. Such potions can also be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its costs, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, as their worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lords of the Devinter Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. Ugh. Yikes. What is that?
It is begun. Very well.
You're a Fallon.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? We're not warriors.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior
Valor.
spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
What else do you know about the harrowing?
Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways.
Then how did you end up here?
I do know that a demon has been called and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave until one of you is dead.
Did you create all these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only
just shows up
ones who can
sometime.
will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
I mean, true. Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested. If I believe you capable of slaying the demon, I will stop the duel and give you the staff. If I find you unworthy, I will slay you.
Well, okay.
I trust those rules are simple enough to remember, mortal.
Sure.
As you wish, mortal. Do you understand the rules I explained to you?
Yeah.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
That's not what I meant to do. The wrong button.
It is begun.
Why won't it let me cast my spells?
Fools, they.
Cast my spells, bitch! Why is it not casting my spells?
Very well.
There we go.
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Sweet. Will it stay with me when I leave the
I
Fade?
suspect not.
Okay, that's fine. Is there any other way you can help me?
Short of battling the demon for you.
Should you uninstall
No.
the Sims? I don't know. Should you? Thank you.
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Sweet. What's him? What's it? The Black City. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants. It's true. It is enormous. And even if you install it on not your main hard drive, any custom content you download sits in your documents fucking file folder, taking up space. Anyway, it is one of the few constants of the ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off. For it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Members do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Okay. Where'd that dumb rat go? Oh, there it is.
I shall do it.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't... didn't take that step. There we go. Oh, someone behind me.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here, not the one hunting you. It is dangerous to be out in the open like this.
Where am I gonna
Not that
hide,
hiding
bro?
helps
What
much
the
in
fuck are you
Fey.
talking about? How have you survived here for so long?
I missed my chance, so I became small, unnoticeable.
Bro, what's with your eyes?
I hide from the bigger things,
I understand
from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough.
Was that why your eyes look
and
like
the
that?
shadows begin to creep inside of you.
Is that why?
I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
The Templars simply killed you?
That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They'd kill every mage if they could. All the Templars see in magic is danger. And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A
I'm
potential
feeling
they
so
can
much better,
never
but like
hope to
talking
contain.
makes me realize like how congested I still am. Isn't there also the option of the Rite of Tranquility?
Be turned into an emotionless freak? That is what it is, you know?
Right?
To never
I don't know, he
dream,
seems like the guy,
never
the demon
feel.
that I'm supposed to fight who's gonna try
Lose
and
the
convince
boredom.
me to let
I
him out.
suppose that is the trade-off. They can't be possessed, as if that is worse than losing yourself. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this.
I don't trust this guy. Do you want to die?
I think you should finish your harrowing.
Ah! Alright, bro. Excuse me, I'm sorry. A sloth demon? I can talk to him? Hey, homie, what's up? Aww.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
Help us? Who's us, bro? You're staying here.
No matter. The demon will get you.
You look uncomfortable, dude.
And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of
It's a
spirit
demon.
are you?
Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone.
I can do a little while
Surely you
I'm
have better things
chatting
to
with
do
this.
than bother sloth mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
I need help to
You
defeating a demon.
have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned
Oh, would
it.
you only help me if I didn't have Valor help me?
Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me.
Like what? Like a
You
sloth?
mean
What?
Teach the mortal to take this form.
Why?
Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
I thought you were here to help, but you're just a
Coward
coward.
could not have endured as I have. The time I have spent waiting
You're not
for...
being
for
released,
some
dude.
possibility of release. But
Yeah, exactly.
you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the
I don't
fade.
believe you.
It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You're a real fucking... I don't want to ask why it's called sloth. It's obvious why it's called sloth. Why are you called sloth? What are you?
Sloth. Yes, a creature of the fade.
Obviously.
Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Mortals like myself?
You are aware. A mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle.
Struggle. So you're a demon. Obviously.
Mortals might term it, but not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you.
Sound effects for his lines are really asking boring questions. Please teach Mouse to be a bear.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer
Oh
three
no, not
riddles
riddles. I'm
correctly,
terrible with riddles.
and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The
Great.
decision is yours.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns
Yeah, no pressure.
without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Oh, a map.
Correct.
If there are multiple choice, I should be
Let's
fine.
move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
A tongue?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
witty.
That one I was a little
Fair enough.
worried about that one.
One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
You look a lot nicer.
Enough. Go then, and
Oh, God, your mouth. It
defeat
looks like it
the
hurts,
evil,
dude.
Whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Sorry. Okay, well. Right. Friendly fire. Well, wait, hold on. Where am I? Oh, I'm in a dead end. How am I in a dead end? Is there a map? Demon. Oh, I guess there was a like a thing that I missed. Like a two-way. A juncture? A juncture? A junction?
These creatures have no true reason
I'm no true what?
to fight us.
Okay, but they will, so. You did kill the Sims.
As you say.
Can I?
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
What do you know about the
It's the
Fade?
realm of dreams. You know that, don't you? Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on the dark parts of the mind. The Templars in the tower would give them a meal for certain.
Okay. Where are these other spirits you mentioned?
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that?
Thanks. Okay. Is it possible to change like you do?
Maybe. If you're able to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit
Oh,
or
don't be a
demon,
fucking jerk.
or be killed.
Alright, bro. Okay, let's
I'm ready
keep
if
going.
you are.
Okay. Here. No, not here. This way. Right? Yeah. Is this the way we came?
so
Hey, homie.
it comes to me at last.
I mean, I don't know. I was here before you were here,
Soon I
so.
shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
I don't know about that. It's 2 against 1. You really want to fight us both?
Amusing. Have you not told it of
I
all
knew it.
arrangement, mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
I'm sick of hiding. You did it. You actually
Yeah,
did
like
it.
it was hard.
When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to. But I never really thought any of you were worthy.
The ones you betrayed before me. What were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you.
What is it you think you can get from
You
me?
defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
On the ground behind me.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Go on.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
It was a test of ability, that's all.
There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint, and I'll stop asking, I promise.
Patience, you'll see it soon
And now
enough.
you get to move
You'll
to
go
the
through it
Knight
soon enough.
Mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here, and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Doesn't everyone go through a harrowing?
The Tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
That's what I mean. You did the test when you're ready. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. Doesn't everyone go through a harrowing? You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
'Cause
What's the right of
You've
tranquility?
seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
What did they do to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
No emotions? How's that possible?
The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions? Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you'd never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Okay. Excuse me. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Okay. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Let's do that.
Did you hear anything?
Mage
she
of the
alright?
Circle.
Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He
Really?
says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Jowan's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
Oh, I can't talk to you. What's this? Oh, lyrium dust. Okay. Who are you talking to? There's nobody there.
My mentor says I have great potential.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
Jowan's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
Excuse me.
Did you hear?
Hear what? Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
I'm sorry, what?
Why
No.
would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence. Because
How does
blood
it
magic
feel
is
to be done with the
powerful.
harrowing?
You can bend others to your will and force demons. That's what I hear anyway.
Did I miss something? What is? Oh, there's okay. I don't know. How do I get this to go away? Okay, there we go. A basement? Where am I going? The first, where is he? Basement, second floor. I get there. You have to go back around.
Very well.
Shh, we're on duty. Hey, did you hear about that?
Yes, is there something you need?
This is the only way out of the
safe
tower.
one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the
Well, this is the way
dangers of
out, which is what I don't
It
want
never
right now.
ends well.
Can I leave the tower?
No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
Why can't I
Only
leave?
mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower, and the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today.
Big door.
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
What's out there?
For Eldon, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
I should get going.
Make a smile fortune on you.
Where the hell? Where am I? I get over there. Like, am I stupid?
Must
Oh, here we go.
the fire with your will. Keep the flames
We're all
steady.
really happy
Don't want
for
it
you.
sputtering and
Yeah, I'm
leaking
sure.
about. That's what causes most of the injuries. Injuries? But this is hard. I hope you've spoken to the first enchanter. He seems eager to see you.
No, I can't find him.
Do any of you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic
Boys
must
are better
serve
at
man
magic than
and
girls.
not rule
Excuse
over
me.
him.
Very good.
Does your mentor give you lots of homework too?
I like ponies.
I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Concentrate. Hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited.
Ah, here we go. Wait, can I talk to you?
I heard Irving wants to see.
Irving.
Congratulations on your test.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna have a quick ad break and then we'll be back. Muted. Sorry, I'm back. For some reason, Mix It Up was muted. I don't know. Anyway, we're back. Is this him? No, this is Owain.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What can I buy here?
The stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have clarified this. The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
You actually like being this way?
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
What happened during the Red Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it.
Oh,
I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Oh, what was becoming tranquil
It
like?
is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
That seems awful. And now you are no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes.
Is it though?
Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
Person is more than just physical parts.
I have thoughts and memories. I remember my past, my childhood in the tower, and my apprenticeship. These experiences defined me. My lack of emotion simply adds to what is already there.
But emotions are essential.
I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should let this rest.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
You're just like this because you're a pussy. That's all it is. Who's in here?
If you want something from the stockroom, you must speak to Owain.
Is there something you need? You must speak to Owain.
Where am I now? Senior mage quarters. Right. Guest quarters. Mage dorm. Stockroom. Third floor.
That's not likely. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren. Hello? Were you looking for something?
That sounds like Liam O'Brien. What were you talking to that other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda.
Can't tell if it is or
I think we
not.
should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away
I
from
think
the
that's Liam
mundanes who
O'Brien.
hate us.
Why don't you go off then?
I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
I was right. It is Liam O'Brien. Who are you?
I'm Njal, a
Njal.
mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
I think I've seen you around this place, Energy. You mentioned being branded an apostate earlier.
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh?
There must be mages who aren't part of a circle.
I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
I should get going.
Alright, have a good day.
Can I talk to you?
Hello.
Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Okay, new codex. Sloth demons. Some of these are so long. I don't have the. I can't read them all out loud. Sorry, guys. An alliance between the Loyalists and Equitarians has prevented the Libertarians from gaining much headway, but there are signs that the Equitarians may throw their support in with the Libertarians. If that happens, many mages predict it will come to a civil war among the circles. Ew. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But anyway, ew, who's coughing? Cover your fucking mouth. Don't be gross.
Hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
No, bro. I'm a newly Elf Mage, but I've lived here all my life.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Mm-hmm. Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind. I'm old and about
The other
to
ones
fall
felt too mean.
apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic could.
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
I just want to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Wow, rude. Jesus. Oh, tranquil.
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
Okay, we're not even there though.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
There's a Grey Warden here?
Yes. Duncan, his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Alright, bro.
Very well. As you say.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Sweet. Oh, it's a little messy though, not gonna lie.
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
Apparently.
Irving wants to see you. Get going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to get there, you know? Okay? This place is like a fucking maze. Who the hell is this?
Oh, hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Why are you stuttering?
What? I'm fine. I'm just glad you're alright, you know?
Would you have really struck me down?
I would have felt terrible about it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
But I served
Sounds
the
like maybe you
Chantry and the
wanted to.
Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Maybe we could go elsewhere and continue our discussion.
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
I've seen the way you look at me.
Oh, my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and... Ooh, I couldn't. I should go.
Oh. Just really said bye. Gonna leave my post. You are a girl. Bye, Audi 5000. Alrighty. Any social situation. Let's see. Why was he standing here? What's Apprentice Cowl? What's that? Oh, hit on my head, even though I'm not an apprentice anymore. But we'll take it.
I wonder how the King's army fares at Ostagar. I've heard talk of a new blight.
Cool, great.
It shall be done.
What is this? Senior Mage Quarters. Who's this?
I hear Irving's very proud of you. I hear Irving's very proud of you.
That sounds like Laura Bailey.
Very well.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff there.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Oh? Who?
Senior Enchanter, Leora, over there. She won't even let us get extra supplies from the cavern stalls. Just keeps it locked up and pretends she hasn't heard us asking. I should get back to my experiments. I wouldn't want anything to blow up while I'm talking to you.
But, okay. Yeah, but you're not doing any experiments. You're over there looking at whatever the fuck.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
That sounds like Laura Bailey. Yeah. You talk about her voicing someone in Inquisition, but not Origins. That distinctly sounds like Laura Bailey. Right? And also the mage that I talked to sounded like Laura Bailey. Hold on, let me just look up. I'm looking it up on my phone because having to switch out of I have to alt tab out of the game to look it up on my computer. Let's see. Oh, Claudia Black. Oh. Who does she voice? Oh, Morgan. I don't think we've met her yet. Let me see. Let me look at IMDb. Oh, there's a lot of actors I recognize. What the fuck is her name? Leora. Let me see if I can search. No, her name is Valerie Spencer. I don't know who that is. She really sounds a lot like Laura Bailey.
Hope you're having a good day.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out. And I know there's some in the caverns, but Leora just keeps that door locked and won't let any of us in there.
Why?
I don't know. She won't say. Well, enough talk. I need to head to the stockroom to see if I can pry more supplies from Owain.
Yeah, I sound like a fuck. I don't like that guy. The same guy.
Hope you're having a good day.
I shall do it.
Locked. Okay.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition, so let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
Are you in trouble?
No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this.
Sorry, I want to know.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Curse?
Magic. What else?
Oh my god. Not a curse? I think it's a curse.
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Girl, who hurt you? So you could be asked to be made tranquil. So do I. But I don't wish to be rid of it. You use your abilities to help people. I hope you succeed. Only fool would not appreciate this talent. You could be asked to be
That takes the
tranquil.
magic from me? It does, doesn't it?
Also takes away your ability to
I
feel.
had heard that, but life without magic is so tempting. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Okay. All these books are and I can't read any of them. Oh, look at that though.
Very well.
Oh, I didn't miss a bunch of bookshelves I could have clicked on earlier because I'm mad. Chant of Light the Blight. The Maker. Excuse me.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Okay.
Many have already gone to Ostagar.
Finally.
Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see
you. You sent for me?
Ah, if it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Nice to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
Water Darkspawn.
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Kokari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
My phylactery.
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Da-da-da-da. Oh. Thank you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
I prefer to talk now.
Impetuousness is ever the province of youth, I see.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my
The guest
pleasure.
quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me... my staff. My maid's robes. My ring of study. Okay.
Don't dawdle.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
Have there been many dark
A
spawn
horde has
attacks?
formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
That sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
I thought the Darkspawn were destroyed in the last blade.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Why were Irving and Gregor arguing?
It is
before?
not my place to comment.
Okay. Please, I'd like to know.
As I said, it is not my place.
Okay. You can tell me about the Grey Wardens, can't you?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Elves?
Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult?
A little.
It is hard to change perceptions. I've tried to reason with many, and failed. If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else.
Fucking rude, Jesus. I heard some people talk down to
Do
me.
not let that discourage you. Let it temper you and make you stronger.
We should continue on our way.
Yes, let's.
Excuse me. Duncan. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Warden sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Anderfells, his father from Tevinder. His childhood was spent in the Free Marches and Orleans. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits.
Don't dawdle.
Okay, where are we going? There's the baby. I don't need to see that. Getting that. Vape monitor working again. Come on, homie, keep up.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious.
Shh. I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
Ooh. You seem a little on edge.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Okay. Who the hell's this? Alright, what's going on?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Okay, so... the fuck, dude? You ring me to just talk about your affair?
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
If you can't feel it, you can't feel sad
That
about
makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
I mean, I guess.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about this?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowen, and Irving had signed it.
Why would they do this to
There's
you?
a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
I don't know about this guy. Wait, can you just explain everything to someone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what
Hi,
happens
Yarkus.
to me, help us.
Thank you for those bits. I don't know how I feel about this. Who are you, bro? What do you mean if I care about what happens to you? Who are you to me? I don't, I can't be involved in this. Sorry.
You're just walking away?
Yes.
It's all right, Jowen. There's always a way. We must have faith. I understand your reluctance, and I can only beg you won't violate our trust.
I won't tell anyone unless I have to.
Our lives depend on your silence. Pretend we never spoke.
Who are
and
you
if you can
again?
find it in your heart, wish us luck and pray for us.
Okay. Okay. Now what?
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned?
Because you had a thing lit up on your
Please say
head.
you've
That's why.
changed your
That's why I
mind.
came back. I need to talk to you about something, Joanne.
Really? What?
How did you meet Lily?
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Rose. Do you know where your family is?
No, and I don't care. Why?
I don't believe you ever talked about your
I
family.
don't really want to think about them. I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
That's cruel.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
Are you sure they're gonna make you tranquil?
Lily wouldn't jest about something like this.
I saw it plain as day. There was no mistake. And Gregor believes he does the Maker's work, keeping the mages in check.
The rumor about you being a blood mage isn't true, is it?
Of course not. I never used blood magic.
I
I've
don't know,
been
you
sneaking
sound...
around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen
You
me
sound
and
shiesty.
assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
We need to talk to the person chanter.
Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor.
Never mind, we can talk later.
Why are you still here? I can't believe you're abandoning me.
I'll be going then. John believes he's going to be made tranquil, emotionally neutered, with his connection to the Fate terminated. Joanne is determined to escape this fate and wants your help to destroy his phylactery, which should be used to track him down. She probably needs more medicine. Helping Joanne would be a betrayal of the Circle and all it stands for, and you refused. However, there may be something you could do for this. There may be more you could do for the Circle. Perhaps someone should be told of Joanne's plan. Okay. How do I get the fuck out of here? Excuse me. Who's this? Irving.
Ah, there you are. I ran into Duncan. You seem to make a good impression. He was pleased to have met you.
It was an honor to meet a Grey Warden of his stature.
You should speak to him more if you get the chance. He's a wise and learned man. Now, you haven't seen your friend Jowan since this morning, have you?
Why do you ask?
I wanted to know if he was feeling all right. He seemed nervous when I spoke to him. He avoided my gaze and seemed ready to bolt. You wouldn't know what brought about this behavior, would you?
I wanted to talk to you about that, actually.
I'm here now. Tell me what this is about.
Someone said he says he's going to be made
I
tranquil.
presume his lover Lily told him about this. Yes, I've known for some time. Now, I know Jowan discussed something with you today. What did he say?
He wanted my help to escape, but I refused
So
him.
you realize Jowan is breaking the Circle's rules? I commend your loyalty. If he wishes to destroy his phylactery and escape, help him do it.
What?
I could simply report Jowan to the Templars, but Lily has also broken her vows and must face like consequences. For this, we need irrefutable proof of her crime. The Chantry will stand behind her, claiming she has been framed or is in the thrall of a blood mage. There must be no doubt in their minds that she helped him voluntarily.
What does it have to do with me?
Tell Jowan and Lily you will aid them. Help them enter the repository. If that is what they intend, we will catch them red-handed. No one will be able to dispute the severity of their crimes.
What about me? Beyond the Call of Duty, wasn't it for me?
No charge from me is beyond your duty to this circle. Remember your place. You must obey this order. Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
I don't want to get in trouble. Am I gonna get in trouble for this? You're not answering my questions, bro.
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan?
I'm sorry, yeah. How will you know when we get into the repository?
I will know. Trust me. Yes, you should not be seen talking to me, lest Jowan and Lily become suspicious.
Okay.
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind. Thank you. We will never forget this.
What do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
I'd go with you, but it would look suspicious.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Okay.
Yes?
Who are you?
Senior Enchanter Leora.
See, now it doesn't
Circle's
sound like Laura
laboratory.
Billy.
Is there something you want?
Why aren't you letting anyone into the camera
There are
stores?
just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
No, see, it does. Are you stealing from the Circle stores?
No, of course not. I just have... I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Because
Why are you out here and not in there?
Taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Well, you get sounded. Do you need any help?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one.
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Very well.
Oh, an amulet.
Careful now. Quickly, we must fight. It shall be done. It shall be done. It is begun.
Just a little detour is all.
It is begun.
We must gain the advantage.
shall do.
Oh no. That's where I came from.
Very well.
Yeah, well, I think that's everything, right?
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
Yep.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
All right,
Thanks again.
I'm sorry, I can't talk right now.
Okay. Nope. Where am I going? All right.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
What can the rods be used for?
Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces.
I need the rod for my research into burning
Here
things.
is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have
Oh
it
my God.
signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Oh,
Thank you.
I guess this is the favor I need to ask of her. Where is she? Here, I think. Not here. No. Who's this? Templar. No. Oh.
It's good to see you again.
You owe me a favor. How about signing this?
A rod of fire? Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt?
Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Excellent. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Yeah, we'll see. If I don't get fucking busted for helping these motherfuckers. Even though I'm being told to. No, this is not where I need to be, is it? Yeah.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
You signed form
Everything
for the
looks to be in
ratifier.
order. Here is the rod you requested.
This is not where I need to be. Nope.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Alright. Before we get into this, I'm gonna take another quick break. Run some ads. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's have a little snack. Should the kids watch that movie? They've never seen it. Okay. I have the Rod of Fire.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Alright, where the hell am I going now? I don't know. Not there. First floor, I guess? Whoa, bro. Slow down. Why did I run so fast? Alright, let's see. Oh, the basement. Okay, so we have to go to the basement. Okay. Just over here. Good luck with that fire, bro.
As you say.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original
Bro,
temple.
why are you whispering? There's nobody else down here.
It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
How do you know this?
Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages.
Bro, what's going on with your clothes? Okay, but how do we get past it?
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
Interesting. Since you have the password, can't Joanne help you enter?
The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Ah. I trust you have the password.
Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
He wasn't suspicious of you?
We've chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
So what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
What was that?
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
Use the rods unlocked. Use the rod unlocked.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
Uh-oh.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
There must be another
You mean
entrance.
through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice?
No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
around to work on those locks, shouldn't it?
Yes. Let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Who's this motherfucker here? This is a suit of armor, or like what's
Very well.
happening? I knew it. I thought that was a guy. Oh, now he's all bones. That's weird.
Try not to die here!
Oh, that one's bleeding.
It is begun.
Get away! I don't like this.
You're really something, you know that?
As you say.
Oh. Interesting.
Not of the Maker.
Well, yeah, they just like dissolve into bone. You look at them for too long. Night creatures. The names of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threat that they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Oh, I can level up. Oops, I missed it. Okay. Oh, we can level up a skill. do coercion. We else do you have the arcane shield.
It shall be done.
The Maker is with us! Why can't this be easier?
So we'll go somewhere else.
As you say.
Oh, I don't have any flasks.
Shall be done.
Now you fall! Quickly, we must fight! Try to make this quick!
Very well.
Don't give them the advantage!
I'm more dangerous than I am!
Oops, that's what I meant to do, but okay.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Bro, what do you think we're doing right now? Like, be so serious. Is that better than what I have? Where'd it go? It is.
It is begun.
There's something odd about that statue.
Why would this
How
be
should
here?
I know? It's magical. This is a room of magical objects.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Archon Valerius?
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
What do they do? Is she still alive?
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
What does that mean?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything.
I didn't ask
I
you,
feel it too.
motherfucker.
The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
We can't do
Come
much
on,
with it
child.
anyway.
Let's go.
Interesting. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Wow, that... What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating.
Can't imagine what this one does,
I've seen
though.
pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber.
I doubt we can move it to the
See
door.
where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
Alright, Joel, move the
I can't
bookcase
do
aside.
it on my own. You have to help me. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking. This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
Where would it be?
With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
Let's look around then.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
I shall do it. It is begun.
This is the way it has to be! I'll do my best!
Oh, you're such a pest!
Shit all over the place. What is this? That's not a corner.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I expected a larger room with many more phylacteries.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
The sooner we're out of here, the better.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
Looks bad.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not her fault. This was my idea.
She is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for her actions.
Wait, you led us into a trap?
I mean... Your actions were misguided, Joanne.
Don't you dare speak to me.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
You are a blood mage, you motherfucker.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
You lied to me.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
You can't have gone far. You can still capture him.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know Joanne was a blood
Save your
mage.
breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Yes, the staff.
Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we
I should
to
have
do
kept
with
it.
you?
This bastard. Nothing. I was just doing as I was told.
She was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Oh.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
She has served the Circle well. She would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say she operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust her.
Well,
I must investigate
like
this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
I don't think you have a choice. If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
What lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Perhaps the Grey Wardens will appreciate my
talent
talent
more. You will have
more.
ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits.
Eat shit, Gregor.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Lana Trio.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best, of
Excellent.
course.
We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind,
I'm sorry to cut
Majesty.
this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
Why are his earrings
I'm
the
not
color
even
of
sure
his
this
flesh?
is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Demon. Aeonar. Alright. I feel like this is a good spot to wrap it up. I am tired today. I don't know. I thought I got enough sleep, but I am exhausted. And it's been about 2.5 hours. And while there is no school tomorrow, Gwen is probably gonna wake up again soon. And if there is a bunch of snow tomorrow, the kids are gonna want to go outside. So I don't have any boots. They do, but I don't. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. We will get back to this on Saturday. Hopefully. And then but we'll be back on Friday for Fortnite. I was hoping to maybe have daytime streams this week, but since there's no school tomorrow and I don't know what the rest of the week is gonna look like, I'm not gonna say for sure that we're gonna have anything happening. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up here, lay in bed, and read until Gwen wakes up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you on Friday.